You were watching Leeds win over Everton, where one player, I believe, in particular caught your eye.
Kalvin Phillips, he was fantastic, and I've wanted to do this piece for a while, really. The way the game's going, and most teams playing 4-3-3, or as Everton played at the weekend, 3-4-3. And what we're seeing now is front threes in the main, rather than front twos. And what that means is there's no number 10s in football now, or a second striker to drop off. And I think it's always a debate for coaches and managers. Who stops the opposition's holding midfield player in that situation? And Everton were just never got it right all day. And just want to look at, this is the kick-off from the game. The ball goes back to, I'll just highlight him here. There's Kalvin Phillips right in the centre of the pitch. Within sort of 5 or 6 seconds, you sort of identify the problem Everton have got in some ways. And they're just going to run it on here. The ball just comes across there and stops straight away. That is Everton's midfield 4, if you like, or 5-4-1. Look at Kalvin Phillips just in the middle of that. And then you've definitely got the striker there as well. And it's whose job is it actually to go and press him? And that was what they never got right all day. I'm not sure that, you know, someone was designated as such, but when they thought they could get there, Doucouré goes, but see, he's not close enough. He's actually closing from too far away. And when he is pressed, his passing was fantastic. I mean, this is they should actually score with Bamford here. This is the best chance of the game, really, before Leeds got their one goal. So you see he's being pressed early on. We now look at this situation there. Again, we look at that midfield 4. Richarlison, Allen, Doucouré and Rodriguez. And you look at that man there. Acres of space in the middle of the pitch. Now, it's okay saying he's got acres of space. What could Everton have done? Now, when you're at home, it's very difficult to tell to your striker, drop in on him. That might be something you do away from home, certainly. I mean, for me, I thought when the ball went one side, I thought it would be the job of maybe Richarlison to come in here and almost make a box there, where you're actually trying to keep them on one side. Because all Phillips did all day was just switch play. It was like a Paul Scholes performance. That's the best way I could really describe it. Just run on again, absolute acres of space. Ran the game from minute 1 to 90. And I must say, when the second half started, I expected to see something different from Everton, or almost like a plan to sort of how you're going to stop them. And again, the space around them was unbelievable. Now, it is a problem for coaches because of how teams play now, 4-3-3 or 3-4-3. As I said, there's no number 10 in that position, but they had to do something, certainly second half, to stop him. And if you're coming up against Leeds United, who are brilliant as a team, not just Kalvin Phillips at the weekend, he has got to be a major part of your team talk, exactly the way Paul Scholes was if you were playing against Manchester United. You had to stop Paul Scholes pulling strings in midfield. And this lad, that was one of the best performances I've seen from an individual this season. And if you come up against him, you've got to stop him.